Bonjour mon ami, welcome to France. So we've landed, we've survived the tunnel coming out of Coquille, which is south of Calais, and we're now making our way up through France to Ypres in Belgium. Un tasse de café, un croissant, or something similar. Just get used to this riding on the wrong side of the road. Malarkey. I must admit, I could do with a drink now. See, it's still very sunny. Now I have to say that it's hopefully going to stay like this for the next 5 days at least. I have to say, so far, I'm enjoying the company. Mark, Jay and Russ are certainly a very bunch. They seem to know what they're doing. They've been out here a few times, so I suppose they should do, really. Now I've got Mark in front, who's the Route Master General of his Africa twin. So this first part of the journey, as they were explaining to us earlier, is basically we're going to be doing motorway for the first couple of hours. Well, the first hour is up to, we're going up to Ypres. All motorway all the way. No toll roads though, thank God. And then we're going along more motorways until we stop at a lunch stop. then after lunch we're going to there's a little bit more motorway, and then we're getting onto some of the Belgian roads to our final destination at Dinant, or just outside Dinant, where our hotel is. For the next 4 days. And I'll show you that when we get there. So yeah, welcome to France. And I'll get back to you when we get to our first stop. I'm going to have to find out what TTFN is in French, but for now, au revoir. Welcome back, and welcome to Belgium. There's not a lot of difference between Belgium and France, really, to be honest. But do you know what? I'll take it. Well, at least we've come off the motorway. There's some very straight roads in Belgium. Well, there are in France, to be fair. As long as we don't come across any of that Belgian pave, which can be fun, especially when it's wet. But hopefully we won't get any wetness. But yeah, so we're in Belgium now. I could really do with a coffee now. Maybe a cake, coffee and cake. I just see the roads are no better in Belgium than they are in the UK. Well, apart from the fact they do attempt to, they have had some sort of attempt to fill in the potholes. Right, so we're just on the outskirts of Ypres now. Bit of history about Ypres. Ypres was totally devastated, demolished almost off the face of the earth during the First World War, because the Germans thought that Ypres was the centre of the Belgian resistance movement. But I don't know, it was. However, I say it was completely and utterly devastated during the war. I say literally wiped off the face of the earth because of that. Oh, octopus, that'd be a Kraken. Yeah, however, what did happen after the First World War, well, fortunately, someone had kept all the original plans of the town. And so straight after the First World War, the mayor of Ypres managed to get hold of these plans, and they set about rebuilding it to exactly how it was before the Germans had a bit of a go at it. So as you see it today, you think it's really very old, with its Gothic styling and what have you. However, it's not that old really, because obviously it was rebuilt. I've been to Ypres a couple of times. Around here, this is the centre square of Ypres. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Look, we're going to come up here. We're going to park it here. Can I come that side? I'd rather come that side. So here we are in Ypres. There's the museum. And these are all the bikes lined up. We've all got here in one piece. Thank God. It's clearly, oh, do you know what? I reckon it's the tour of Belgium. Is it? Yeah, that's what it is. The tour of Belgium. Wow. This is an amazing building. Anyway, let's go and see if we can grab ourselves a coffee. Speak to you in a bit. Well, that was Ypres, very sort of bit of a whistle stop tour, but at least I managed to get a cup of coffee down me and something to eat to keep me going. If you're in this area, it's certainly worth stopping at Ypres. Spent a little bit longer than what we did, so. So, Stan, the next stop is lunch. And I think it's another hour away yet, so at least another hour. Yeah, as you can see, most of the roads so far we've been on are fairly straight affairs. I've been told by Russ that it gets a bit more interesting after lunch, so. Don't want to be watching me riding down a motorway, so I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right, that was a nice little lunch stop when we eventually got fed. That was called the Troll and Bush, where we stayed. Food was, you know, okay, it was pretty good, and we eventually got served. They were a little bit slow in their service, but hey ho. So yeah, now I think the next stop is actually our hotel, so we've got quite a bit of riding to do now. I think they said we're talking about nearly 2 hours worth of riding, some of it on motorway, and then the rest after, when we come off the motorway, then we start getting into some nice Belgium country roads, or Wallonian country roads. So let's see, because at the moment I've not been pretty dare I say uninterested, but that's because we're on transit to where we need to get to. So I know Ross has apologised, I think, quite a few times, but you know, it is what it is. But at least it's been dry. It's not been raining or anything stupid like that. So. Straight on. Hey? Oh! Oh, hello. It's lost it, it lost it. Where am I now? Why is it doing? What's it doing? Right. What roundabout? There isn't one. nothing went wrong there. I'm afraid it's user issues. I thought my camera was fully charged and it wasn't. So unfortunately, as you can see, I'm back at home and I'm just doing this bit just to explain what went wrong. Basically, it was user issues. I thought I'd fully charged my camera, but no, I didn't. So unfortunately, I've got no more footage of this section of our first day in Belgium for the ride up to the hotel. So apologies for that. So I'll stick some photos on and what have you of Dinant. However, unfortunately, these issues continued. I managed to recharge the batteries for the first full day riding into Luxembourg, and the camera decided it wasn't going to work even more so, even though I knew it was fully charged. So unfortunately, in the next episode, which is supposed to be Luxembourg, I haven't got any footage for that. So yeah, again, apologies for that, but you know what technology is like. When it goes wrong properly, doesn't it? Especially when you really want it to work properly. So yeah, so there is, however, there will be in the next episode some footage that was taken by Mark, one of the Kraken team. You've heard me mention him before, Route Master General. He's got an Insta360, which I think I might have to invest in one of them because they are pretty cool cameras. But anyway, that's for another time. Yeah, so there will be footage of that Luxembourg trip. It's only a small bit of footage, and I'll stick some photos on. That will all come up in the next episode. So that next episode will have Luxembourg and Chimay on, and then the final episode will have the tour of the hotel and the journey back home via an auto museum that we stopped off at. So yeah, that's coming up. That'll be in the last episode. So yeah, thank you very much for watching so far. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. And you know what I'm going to say now. Obviously, make sure you like the videos that you've seen. Subscribe to my channel, Bimble's Trips and Tours, and also hit that notifications bell, so at least then you'll get a reasonable bit of heads up when new episodes or any other content lands on my channel. Anyway, thanks very much. Enjoy these few photos that I've put on, and enjoy the next 2 episodes. As I say, that'll be Luxembourg, Chimay, and then the journey home via an auto museum. This has been Andy VFR on Bimble's Trips and Tours, TTFN.